Alright, all you risk takers and backbreakers out there, welcome back to Under the Radar. And now it's time for us to check out which one of you crazy stunners is gonna leap your way over an American flag straight through a hoop of fire for our Memorial Day entertainment as we leap into yet another edition of the wild world of stunts. And the first stunt that we have up, and the return of none other than Vinewood on Fire with their said stunt Precision. And this stunt that they had for this week, the Femme Fatales would make their return by doing a nose grind, or according to what the maestro said, a tail grind on a billboard after jumping into the air, and would do several kicks on the side of the bike, confirming that they tried to do a can-can while landing on the ground, and would land on the ground with both wheels hitting the floor like what, maestro?
Like a glove?
For the Femme Fatale to then just ride off into the sunset as if nothing happened. And you already know I'm giving this stunt a 10 because it was absolutely cool, along with the PR department and the doctors and even the maestro along with them. And not to mention, we would like to say personally, welcome back, keep the stunts a-coming, and we hope to see you at the Indie Awards for this year, because we were missing you last year, because unfortunately they didn't submit any stunts, so keep them up. And besides that, heroes, welcome to Vinewood on Fire. The next stunner that we have up comes from none other than Hakachu Stunt Kill with their stunt, Project 19. And we meant to say the next stunt because this is one hell of a stunt, folks, because we would see Molly here on her special Hakachu bike as well, leaping into the sky and pulling off a beautiful 50-50 grind that, according to what the maestro said, took approximately 5 minutes and 35 seconds for her to make it across the rail of this rail-like rail. And it was a rail that was right above an overpass on a train track. So that lets you know how crazy she was, because she had a 50-50 chance of either falling off that bridge or falling onto the tracks to hit an oncoming train. And the fact that she was able to pull off this grind without doing either of the two tells you she knows how to ride on the razor's edge. And the PR department, along with the maestro and even the doctors over in the corner, is giving this stunt once again a 10, along with me. And not to mention, after she did that impressive grind, we'll go further down the tracks, pop into the air, and do a 180 spin, and just drive off like nothing happened. Yeah, they've been here before. And speaking of people who's been here before in the world of stunts, the next stunner that we have up is Icy Karma with her off-road stunt entitled Off-Roading in the Dunes. And during the said off-road crazy out of this world stunt, would see her not only doing a whole bunch of high jumps in the dunes, but also pulling off a front flip, landing on all four wheels like what, maestro?
Like a glove?
And even doing a barrel roll, landing on her wheels once again like what, maestro?
Like a glove?
Which was absolutely outrageous to see during this well over 2-minute and 46-second long stunt montage of riding in the dunes of the Grand Sonora Desert. And not to mention, Earl of Earl's Mini Mart will be outside slack-jawed, taking photos and even recording video of all of these stunts. So once again, thanks, Earl. Thanks. Anyway, besides giving a shout out to Earl, folks, the next stunt that we have up comes from the stunner J. Priolingo, or J. Priolingo? I won't go with the second one, with their said stunt, Wheelie. that was featured during the credits of Grand Theft Auto 5 called The Setup. He would set up his way of doing a cool wheelie all while the song was going, oh, and it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a traitor, it's a motive, it's a peacetime, overthrown bound. And during the whole song was holding the wheelie with one hand, bobbing to the music while it was going on. All the way from the parking lot of the Diamond Casino all the way to the red light and beyond. Telling you that this guy, once again, just like everybody else during the Wild World of Stunts for this week, has been here before. And Maestro, along with the doctors and everybody else, is a little disappointed because they expected someone to get hurt this week. But don't worry, because the last but not least stunt that we have up for this week, which comes from Connor13 with his set stunt Epic BMX, would not disappoint. And what do I mean by that, folks? Well, while two BMX riders that goes by the name of Gary and Dave, both trying to show off their cool tricks for Memorial Day, would see Gary doing a front nose wheel grind, only for Dave to try to do the same thing, get knocked off his bike, and for Gary to smack Dave right dead in the face with the front of his BMX bike, and kept on jumping off to the other building like nothing ever happened. Now, Dave would be able to get back up on his feet and get back on the bike, but the second the cameras went off the air, he crumbled like a house of cards. And according to the PR department and even the doctors, was rushed to the hospital for a broken nose and a skull fracture from that incident. And apparently his face is wrapped up like mum rub, but he was still able to hold up the thumbs up on his Life Invader page, showing everybody at home he was just fine. So yeah, he's doing alright. Besides his face getting broken into 1,000 pieces. Right. And if you guys and girls out there want to check out anybody else out there trying to get themselves maimed for unnecessary fame, you can head on over to the socialclub.rockstargames page, only known as socialclub.rockstargames.com, and just scroll on over to that video page to check out which one of these crazy patriotic stunners is gonna get themselves red, white, and bruised. And white meaning that the bone will be showing in their leg, or face, or arm, depending on how deep the cut will get from them cracking the sidewalk. I think it would have been simpler to say who's gonna get grilled by the end of all of this, like the hot dogs we cooked earlier on the grill. Yeah, that's less graphic. But besides that, folks, I think it's time for us to head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with another edition of the GTA Online Top 5 Tracks of the Month right after this. So don't go watching those infomercials just yet, folks, and stay tuned.